on my healing journey, Healing Diaries. Hello, I'm Isabelle Laure and welcome to my channel, Isabelle Living Light. I would like to share with you something that I realized lately when I was on the phone call with my parents, because I made a lot of decisions this year to create a new life, to start over, and I tried to keep everything for myself. And during a discussion with my mom, I realized that I was speaking about it. So naturally, she spoke to my dad, and during one phone call, my dad was like, "Oh, okay, your mom explained to me what you've done," and not in a kind of interrogation, but he was really curious about it, and in a way to be protective as a dad. And so I had to explain what I was doing and everything. And he said, "Oh, I'm really happy as long as for you it's work, and as long as for you feel great, and I can see that and feel that also that you are feeling great to do all what you are doing." And I felt a relief inside me, like, okay, I have the approval from my parents. And I wasn't looking for their approval, actually. I wasn't at all. But deep inside, I felt a relief. And why do I need this approval? Why? And actually, I was reviewing my life, and as a people pleaser, it makes sense. And I realized that my need for approval created anxiety about my value, and sometimes also this need for approval caused me to spend too much time on tasks that in order to perfect them, and sometimes even to make decisions that and losing opportunities. So it was really interesting that as a people pleaser, and are you seeking for approval also from people? And are you following the path that is really good for you, the one that is for you? It means not the one, not the path that is good for others, the one that is working for them, or the one that they say that should work for you, actually, because it doesn't mean that it's necessary for you, actually. And also it means the path according to others. Are you choosing the path according to others? It means seeking for external advice about you, because people only, people only know you in the way that they want you to know you, actually. You know, it's also valuable about if you are criticized for something that you want to do, because you don't need to have the approbation on what you are doing from anyone. And if they validate what you want to do, you don't need neither approbation, even though they agree with your decision. I can confess it feels good to be validated, recognized, accepted. But I realize that it shouldn't be the motivation, the first motivation, when we are making decisions and acting in a way or another. And we don't need to tell anyone about the decision that we are making. And actually, it's a good way to avoid to have any kind of criticism or any comments or any tentative to influence in a way or another to, oh, you shouldn't, and oh, you should not, or you should maybe do that instead of, No, seriously. You don't need to inform of any project. This is why I told my parents, but almost all my family, the rest of my family, and a lot of my friends are not knowing what I'm currently doing. I'm just saying because I'm really busy that I'm doing some self-improvement, self-development. So I am learning online, that's all. They don't need to know the purpose or the objective of my doing, actually. But I mean, it's really hard because sometimes I want to tell them. I want to, maybe flex or maybe just say, oh, you know what, I'm doing that, and waiting for their reaction because I was so used to, and because sometimes I was feeling that I wasn't worthy enough to do what I was doing. It makes sense. Sometimes as a human being, we are looking for approval to be part of a community, of group, and spending a lot of time alone on my own was really helpful, and to recognize that I don't need to have the approval anymore. Even though I had this revelation that, okay, my parents approved, I'm relieved. But by just being aware of that I wasn't aware before, I think I just achieved another learning in my life. So I wanted to know for you if you can relate, and if you had any experience that maybe you didn't realize that you are seeking for approval, and are you aware of that? Actually, are you?